Hi, everybody. This is Barbie with Jeannie's Designs. Hi, Kathy. I'm going to give it a minute to catch up so I can see the chat. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Let's just give it just a minute to catch up. Kathy, let me know when you can hear me. Takes just a minute. Some days it's longer than others. It still says waiting. Still says waiting. Hi, Brenna. Let me know when you can hear and see me. Oh, I think there it goes. Hi, Jean. Hi, guys. Good morning. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sasha. Hi, Judy. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hi, Betsy, Asa. You guys, this is going to be so fun because I have become addicted to this pattern. The Ciana Crossbody by Simply Classic. I don't have the cover, but hi, Valerie. Perfect, Jean. Thank you so much. I just finished this one this morning. This is the medium. Hi, Cindy. Kathy, hi. Look at this. I think this might be my new bag. I know it. Although the one I'm making today is going to be absolutely adorable too. I know. I have never met a bag that I don't like. Well, that's probably not true. I would say, though, that the majority are like, I have to keep them, but I can't. So this is the medium Ciana Crossbody. Hi, Lori. Hi, Harrison. Hi, Marie. Okay, so this is the medium. Today's gonna be my fourth one. I know I can't help myself. So here's the very first one I made. And this is kind of a faux suede. It's gorgeous. And it has, it has floral on the inside. They all have a zipper pocket and a slip pocket and a key fob. Except for this one that I finished this morning. I did not put a key fob. Well, did I put a key fob in here? I don't think I did. No, I didn't put a key fob in this one. But so those are two mediums. These are two mediums. Perfect. I love them. Love. Okay. And then this is the large that the video probably will release in a few days. I'm still editing it. It's not that I edit anything out, but I speed things up. I put things on mute. You know, it's just, it takes time to put it all together. So there's the large. A water bottle. Here, I'll show you. This water bottle fits in the large perfectly. So this one just has pink with white roses on it. You can hardly see the roses. But if you can see, the water bottle fits in there perfectly. Everything closes just fine. Okay. So today we're going to make the small. The thing about all of these is they're really, the depth of them and the width is the same. It's really the height that is different. It is, Jean. It's perfect for her crock vinyl. And that's from Simply Classic, too. Hi, Pammy. I know, Pammy. I know. I know. I can't help it. She has very classy patterns. She does. And her hardware is also very nice too. Okay. So here's what we're making this one today. This is going to be the small, so it's just shorter. That's the only difference. We're doing it out of this. This is from Indo Love Creation. It's kind of a basket weave black. It's very nice. So that's going to be the outside. And then the inside is going to be some wild. This is water resistant canvas from Renata at Your Vinyl Source. So this is going to be the inside. And I am using highly contrasting thread today. I'm going to use the camel thread Tech 70. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? So I've done a lot of prep, so I'm going to push you down just a little so you can see what I'm doing. And I've got my It's a Beautiful Thing t-shirt on today in pink. I sell them in black, pink, and white. I love them. You know, it's kind of funny because the person that I have make these for me lives in the neighborhood. And until yesterday, I had only emailed and texted with them. But when I went to pick some up the other day, I guess it was the day before yesterday, I met he and his wife. It's so nice to meet people in the neighborhood, you know? He's a really nice guy. So I even had my black one on when I went to see him. So it's funny. All right, so I'm going to do my strap. My strap, this is not going to be a crossbody for the small. It's going to be just a shoulder strap, and I made it 30 inches. Look at Brenna. Thank you, Brenna. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Julie. Hi, guys. All right, so I am using this gorgeous thread, so we'll see how it looks. Oh, against the black. It looks good, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting a commercial. How can that be? I am going to the wild side, Lori. I'm going to say something too about, let me finish my strap because if I don't, I'll get all distracted. Thor go today. Wow. He's a beast. And I know I talk about where I get my supplies, and I get no reimbursement for supplies that I use. But this, let me just show you again. Whoops. This croc vinyl from Simply Classic, I had just got it the other day from, I ordered some more of these thumb locks, so I ordered one of these. This is a gorgeous, I'm not sure which color it is, Brenna, I'm sure you can look it up, but it is just gorgeous. And because I paired it with black on the inside, It is just stunning. So, don't tell Tony. But I went and ordered 2 more rolls of that. I know it. It's gorgeous. It's just simply gorgeous. All right, let me get my hardware out here. You know, sometimes when you order supplies, you're just not sure how they're going to be. And hi, Kathy. Hi, Fran. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Karen. Yes, I am going to sew the whole bag on Thor today. Yep. Let's see. So I'm going to use, I've gotten in the mode of using strap ends. But I'm finding that I really need to put my swivel clasp on before I put the strap ends on. And I'm just putting them on the same side, and then I'll move them where I want to. Just making sure that's my best side. Your best side forward, you know. Hi, Paula. Hi, guy. Hi. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Dolores. You're going to pass on this pattern? Yeah. Well, you know, every pattern isn't for everybody, you know, just isn't. And that's okay. There are patterns that I see other YouTubers make, and I'm like, oh. So here's one that I don't really have any desire to make, although I have the pattern. And I got the pattern in a bead bag making box. Is the Denver backpack. You know, it's probably great for people, but it just doesn't interest me at all. So I've never made it. So it's probably not fair of me to say that because I've never made it. It's a wrestling match getting the strap end in there. No. It's not. Not with these vinyls. And I do sew across the end as well. And that helps, honestly, I think. Because it flattens it just a little. It does make a difference. So the Denver backpack is not one I'd make. So Karen, you made it. You never made another? Yeah. And you know, that's okay. I think it's a swoon pattern. I love most of her patterns, to be honest. Okay. All right, now let me grab my strap marker. This is this strap template where you put your rivets from Jolie Lee Creations. It's priceless, really. The nice thing about it, and I'm just going to show you, is, and it's going to be really hard to see, but it's a 1-inch piece, but then you have a 3/4 and a 1/2-inch line. So depending on the strap that you want to make, you have an A, B, and a C hole. A and C are for, you know, if you have something that you want to make a little wider, and I usually use B and C myself because I don't want to waste any of my strap. But I have used A and C before. Hi, Taylor from Simply Classic. You can tell Chris that this is my 4th Ciana. Yeah. I'm kind of addicted to the pattern now. She did good with this one. Let me grab my rivets. Oh, thank you, Taylor. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. I don't know, did you see, did you just join? Because I finished another one this morning, the medium. Let me show it to you. I think it's my new bag because I love it so much. Let me get this on here. Oh dear. There we go. So Taylor, this is the one I just finished this morning with Chris's crock. Isn't it gorgeous? You have to tell Chris, I just love this pattern. And look, I use black on the inside. It's perfect. It's perfect in every way. I love it. All right. I'm getting kind of distracted here, and that's okay. I'm going to take my time today, guys, so come and go as you please. Hi, Alta from Western Australia. Australia is on our bucket list. I have no idea when that's going to happen, but it is on our bucket list. I've kind of put it off because it's such a long journey over there. Oops, I dropped one. Hold, please. I'm sure it's well worth it, but it's, we'll do it. We have to do it in the next probably 5 years. Otherwise, we're going to get too old to really enjoy it. Okay. All right, let me turn around and snap these. It's right over here. Okay, here's my strap. It's just a shoulder strap for the small. Okay, let me have a sip of coffee. I know, Lori, it would be hard on the old knees, but I have one really new knee that doesn't hurt anymore. And my other knee doesn't really hurt either, so now's the time to go. Hi, Gypsy Woman. Chris! Hi, Chris. Chris, I'm just going to say this, and Chris doesn't pay me to do this, but her products are outstanding. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you find things in a website, and you get things that are okay. Her products are fantastic. She is so kind to deal with, and she's a great pattern designer. She doesn't pay me to say it. I'm saying that of my own free will. Yep, I am. All right, so let's do some more prep. Let's do our key fob. So this is just a 1.5 inch piece, and we are folding it raw sides together. I am getting an ad. Sometimes the ads run and sometimes they don't. I have no idea why. All right, let's sew down a 1/4 inch. Fran, you have a new ankle? Did you get an ankle replacement? I have never heard of that, actually. Oh my gosh, really? Huh. My knee gave you, helped finally agree to have your total ankle? Wow. I'm impressed. Yeah, I would do it all over again. Now, 3 months ago, I probably wouldn't say that. I'm gonna go trim this down. I'm right over here. I need to grab my rotary blade. Okay, I was trying to be really careful because, you know, being in a little bit of a hurry, I didn't want to cut my finger off. Now, unfortunately, I have no black matte D-rings. I mean, 1/2 inch. They're actually coming today. So those will be in stock on my website. 1/2 inch D-rings are already out there, actually. But these are coming. So I'm just going to use the silver. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. So let me cut my hole here. So yeah, Fran, that's very interesting. I have never heard of a total ankle replacement. But I guess it's just like any other, you know? I'm glad you're doing well. You know, any recovery from something like that is just quite the process. It's worth it in the end most of the time. I can tell you, thankfully, I have no pain in my other knee, so I'm really praying on a regular basis that that holds true, because I really don't have any desire to do it again. Nope, I dropped that because it wasn't fun. My chair, Lori, is from Sam's Hotel Club. That's it. I don't think it even has a brand. It's just a regular office chair. Nothing special. I think it was $100. I think let me see. What was it? $109 or something like that. It was not expensive. And it's very comfortable. I actually have 2 of them. I have one that is in front of my Bernina over there. And this one. It's worth it. All right, let me go press that. Okay, and there's your key fob. Very simple. Now, let's do, I'm going to do my D-rings next. where'd my, and on the one I just finished this morning, and I'll put this on too. I did 3/4 inch instead of the inch, and I do think I like it a little better. And I decided on the small, that would be very appropriate, 3/4 inch. So these are 1.5 inch pieces for my D-rings, and I'm just folding those to the center. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you had to subscribe again? I have no idea. I've heard that happening to others. I don't know what's causing it. I really don't. Kind of weird, isn't it? But I'm glad you're here again. Okay. Do you guys ever have trouble getting these little baggies open? I mean, goodness gracious. It's not rocket science. Okay, I'm just going to use some little pieces of tape on each end to hold these in place, because we don't sew them until we get them on. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Let me pull you down. You don't need to see my muggy. So just a little piece of tape on each end. I haven't sewn them. I did it one time, and then you have to go over it again, and I don't like that. So there we go. Then put a little longer piece to hold them together with the D-ring. Let me see. So just about right there. I'm almost out of my double-sided tape that tears. So this is double-sided tape from Cellrite. It doesn't tear very well, so I'm having to cut it. It's good tape, but it doesn't cut. So there's my D-ring. This is has just another piece of double-sided tape. You're having to do it every time. I am so sorry. I have no idea. I'm glad you're here, though. If any of you guys have been waiting on the accordion wallets for the Simply Artful Stuff, Simple Artful Wallet, Simple Wallet, Raw Edge, they got lost in the mail. I haven't had a package lost in the mail for, oh gosh, more than 5 years. And of course, they are lost in the mail. So I don't think that they are recoverable. So I don't have any. Actually, I have 2 that I am keeping to make Christmas gifts. It's very sad. But that's the way it is. It happens. And the gal I got them for doesn't have any more. And the ones she's getting aren't the same quality. At least she admitted that. They're probably fine, but they're not the same quality as her original. So I just said, forget it. I'll see where else I can find them. I'm just putting my tag on. It's black on black, guys. It's gonna be hard to see, but that's okay. All right, gonna be a little pounding, little noise. Let me grab some fleece. So, I mean, I think there are others that are offering them. Just be aware, there are different qualities of those accordion wallet inserts. So, they're probably all fine. Okay, I just put a little piece of fleece over that on the back, and there it is. Can you see it? It's hard to see. That's okay, I like it. All right, so that's that. I did go ahead and mark, and I'm going to use a magnetic snap on this one because I don't have any black ones, and I didn't want to use a silver. So that's my story, and so I'm just going to use a rivet magnetic snap for it. So I am doing the flap version, I think it's version 2, where there are no raw edges except on, there's no raw edges actually. So this is the small version of that, and it has just a piece of Decaville light in there. I know, Diane, it's sad. I know. I know, they're very hard to find. They're sold out everywhere right now. So now on this, I am cutting a little square out of the corner so it's not as bulky. Just about 1/4 inch on each side. I actually found somewhere that I ordered some samples. I'm still talking about the accordion wallets. I found some and I ordered some samples just to see if they're any good or not. So once I get those early September, I'll have a better idea if they're worth the investment and if I'm willing to sell them, because if I don't think they're quality enough, I won't sell them. So, all right, so we're folding this over. And then when you cut that 1/4 inch out, it decreases the bulk pretty significantly. And then I still sometimes have to trim that off. So that's what you end up with. No raw edges. Love it. This pattern, she has 3 options for the flap, which is really kind of nice. I've done option 1 and 2. I have not done option 3 yet, which is, option 3 is much more just like a regular strap, which would be fine. For this, the way I'm doing it today, that would really work as well. Okay, so there you have it. All the raw edges are in the inside. I did go ahead and mark for where my rivets go. It looks to me like I might have to remark that though, which is okay. So now we're gonna pull those together. Now, because I'm using a rivet magnetic snap, I don't need to do anything before I close this off. But if you're gonna use a regular magnetic snap, you'd wanna put it on first. Not a rivet, you know what I mean, a prong magnetic snap. Okay. Let me read some comments. You have to resubscribe every time too. No, Karen, the pattern that just came out isn't really a pattern. It's more templates. Anne at Simply Artful Stuff has an actual pattern. That's the one I've done the videos for. But the inserts are for either pattern, either one. The one with an actual pattern and the one that Anne has done, which is an actual pattern. I shouldn't say too much because I have not tried the pattern that just came out. I don't like the look of it as well because it's not squared off. Just saying. I have two or three videos out there. I'm getting ready to actually do another one. Okay, I'm just trying to decide where I'm going to start. I think I'll start up here. And I am going to pull these threads to the underside. If I was using black thread, I probably wouldn't care about back stitching. But because this is highly contrasting thread, I'm going to pull it to the inside. Okay. Hi, Louise. All your clients are watching. Oh, hi, everybody. I love it. Oh, gosh. We're making the Ciana Crossbody by Simply Classic. So if any of you guys are bag makers there, you should really go get the pattern and try it. All right, I'm just going to tie my knot there. You'll be able to see it on the inside, but it won't be visible on the outside. So, like I said, you don't have to do it this way. Let's see how visible it's going to be. I mean, there it is. You can hardly really see it. But see how good it looks on the front? You can't see any, there's no back stitching or anything. Love it. All right, I am going to go ahead and put my snap on. Might as well. I better mark it because I'm not, black is so hard to see and get marked appropriately. Okay. Let's see. And I'm putting the male end on my strap here. My flap, I should say. So there you go. This is the outside that you'll see, and then here's the flap. Let me go press that, because if I don't, I'll forget. So there it is, all pressed. All right, that's done. What is next? Mark all your centers. Just be sure you mark all your centers. And I think I'll go ahead and put the other part of my snap there. I think I will. Might as well. Here's the problem though, because I'm not 100% sure that is going to be too far. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because I want to make sure that that's in a good location. Okay. All right, let's put these together. Oops, I better get that in there. I'm clipping the bottom. Let me just see something real quick. Oh, no. No, no, boy. No, no. I knew I was forgetting something. We got to put the straps on. Hello. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, so now this can be a little confusing. And it's really not confusing. It's just you have to remember to do it. So take your pattern piece and cut this out. This is where your D-ring connectors are going to go. And lay that down. And that's why I put a piece of tape here. And I'm just laying the inside, that hole, and lifting it up. Now, the confusing part is when you're putting your second one on, put it on the same side. I know it feels weird, but you want that because then when you put the bag together, they're on opposite sides. I know. It feels weird, but it works every time. And I'll show you. Good thing I looked, huh? All right, so here they are. They're on the same side. Let's see if you can see. But when you put the bag together, there's one on this side of the bag and there's one over here. All right, let's stitch that together. I'm going to decrease my stitch length just a little. And I'm going to stitch a box. I know it is very scary for Barb. Hold your threads, Barb. And I'm going to pull those threads to the back as well. Now I'm going to go backwards because I do not want to disrupt my hardware. So I just turn it and go backwards. And then I'll come back up. Okay. Let me pull those to the back. And you don't have to do this. It's just because if I was using black thread, I wouldn't do it. I would just back stitch. I may have to back stitch because yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Where is that thread? I did one stitch too many, and it's getting caught now. There it is. Let's see if I can get it. I got it. Now we are putting a rivet here too. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And I'll put a rivet right there. Let's do this other one. You know, sometimes when I have my foot on the pedal on Thor, not square, it comes up and it's just really kind of annoying. All right. I shouldn't say it's annoying. There's really nothing about Thor that is too annoying. Let's see if I can get this one. Oh, yeah. I think so. There. That's how fast it should actually be, guys. Sometimes these things, this is part of bag making. Sometimes these things take time. And you don't want to skimp on them, because they're important steps to making your bags look professional. All right, let's put some rivets in there. There's one. This is a small bag, so the little box and one rivet are plenty. Hi, Donna. No worries. We got a long way to go. And I'm taking my time today, so it's taken me forever to get my rivets out. Here's the solution to that. Let's just dump them out. There we go. That's why I have these little containers to dump my hardware out. A couple of these, I have glass ones that are just little kitchen things. And so are these. These are rubber. I got those at the Container Store. I think they were like 50% off. I love them. All right, let me turn around and press these. One, two. Okay. Perfect. Now, we can put the bottoms together and stitch the seam allowance. Really? That is crazy. I'll see what I can find out about it. I don't know why it's doing it, but I will do some research. Hi, Barb. I have no idea why it's doing it. It's the weirdest thing. All right, I'm going to increase my stitch length back up. Oops, hold your threads, Barb. Did you see that? I almost didn't. No idea. Now I'm going to do what she suggests here. I'm going to use 1/8 inch. And that's just, and you don't have to do this. I'm going to tape my seams down because we're going to top stitch on the outside. I'm going to use 1/8 inch. I don't know if it'll hold it or not. Hi, Patricia. So take those off and fold your seams down. Patricia, we're making the small Ciana Crossbody. I love 1/8 inch tape, but boy, it is hard to get the paper off. Much more so than 1/4 inch. I don't know. Just smaller. Okay, so now I have just folded that down and pressed it, and now we're going to top stitch on either side of that seam. You notice I have my little table on today, because if I use the big flatbed, you can't see anything I'm doing on the table. It covers the whole table. I'm always thinking about you guys. And what you can or can't see. Okay. This is Ciana. Patricia is a new pattern by Simply Classic. Look how good that looks, though. It's the bottom of the bag, so it doesn't really, I mean, it's not too visible, but it looks really good. Hi, Lottie from Denmark. Hi, guys. All right, so now we are gonna take our sides and put those together. Let me grab some Wonder Clips. These hair clips don't work as well on this stuff, so let me just grab some good old Wonder Clips. Okay, I have a question for everybody. So if you're familiar with Lauren Mormino, mormino.com, they're getting ready to release, they've already released it to some, a new project box, but it's going to be available to the public tomorrow, my understanding. Who's getting it? I'm curious. You're watching and canning peaches. I love it. Canned peaches. My husband would go crazy with canned peaches. I love this narrow table, Fran. I absolutely love it. All right, so who, let me get down here. Nancy, you got it. Barbie bought one. Patricia is no. I only have another day to decide whether I'm going to get it. It's very expensive. I'm sure it's worth it. But it's, for the text 80 thread, it's $229. I'm sure it's worth it. I just don't know if I want to spend that kind of money right now. I probably will. Don't tell Tony. I don't know. I have till tomorrow to decide. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now as we're talking, and I'm like, oh, gosh. I mean, I really want to. You know, it's a collaboration between, uh-oh. I didn't hold my threads tight enough. It's a collaboration between a variety of people, but mostly, I think it's mostly Lauren and Jessica at So Many Creations. Diane, you ordered one? I know they may sell out before tomorrow. Tomorrow they go to the public, but right now they're at with their Patreon. And that would solve the problem for me if they sold out. That way I wouldn't be torn. You know, whether I should buy one or not. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got brand new cork. Oh, this stuff's going to fall off. It's got, so a whole roll of cork, 2 rolls of vinyl, coordinating vinyl, 2 roll, and some waterproof canvas. It's got 3 patterns. Oh, and Nicole at Sonar also contributed. Yeah. So there's a lot of people that participated in it. So I'm putting double-side tape on my side seams so I can get those flat as well. This step probably isn't as necessary, but it does, I think it helps, personally. We'll see if my 1/8 inch holds it. I don't know if it will. We'll see. So anyway, the cork is stunning. It's stunning. Yeah. In fact, that's probably why I would buy it. I think you can get the cork from her later if you don't want to buy the box. Probably not for a few months, but I don't know. I don't know how many they're going to have available tomorrow, but Diane, you're right. If they sell out, that would solve my problem. So I'm sure it's worth it. So if you are in doubt, I would highly encourage you to do it because I mean, Lauren and Jessica both and Nicole do quality stuff. So not getting paid to talk about that. All right, now we are going to box our corners. And so those, I'll do 2 rows of stitches here probably. haven't sewn with much cork lately, honestly. There's not a reason for that. I just haven't. Okay, there's one. Hi, Muriel. You're not getting the box, Cindy? Oh, man, I know. You know, I don't begrudge them making some money on this either. I really, so the cost of it, I completely understand. You know, I don't begrudge that at all. It's just, do I want to spend that right now? You know, times are tough right now. Everything is so expensive. We are getting ready to move my husband's mom down here, and we're working on doing some upgrades to a place for her. I'm just going to tell you this because Tony and I were both in shock. So it's an old place, and it needs, the kitchen is pretty, you know, it's old. I'm just going to trim these even, just barely. So we had gone to Home Depot this week just to see what new cabinets would cost. It's a small 8x8 kitchen. It's a tiny little kitchen. I know, Lori. I have a fear of missing out too. That's funny. So it's an 8x8 kitchen. It's tiny. It's very tiny. Let's turn this little guy right side down. So we went to Home Depot, and he kind of talked us into, instead of replacing the cabinets completely, getting them refaced. And he gave us a price. He said refacing them on that size kitchen would be probably $4,000. And Tony and I looked at each other and we said, oof, it's better than a 15 or 20,000. I'm sorry, I was reading. It's better than $20,000 to replace the entire kitchen. So we had to have somebody come out. Isn't this cute? Look how little it is. It's perfect. I love it. All right, let's set that aside and let's work on the lining. So they came out yesterday, and I am just gonna say it out loud. Tony and I'm gonna do my slip pocket first. Tony and I were in utter shock on the cost of refacing. Just refacing the cabinets. New doors, and it's laminate. So it's a refacing with laminate on the box. You know what I mean? $12,000. An 8x8 kitchen. Tiny. So we're obviously not doing it. And we're gonna paint the cabinets. So Tony's over there sanding and painting, and I think it's gonna look good. It's gonna look really good, actually. We're doing white on the top and a color on the bottom. So it's gonna look really good, and there's nothing wrong with the actual cabinets themselves. I don't know if anybody has done a kitchen remodel in the last year or two, but $12,000 to just reface is, personally, I think it's outrageous. So we're not doing it. We don't have that kind of money, and we're not doing it. You painted your cabinets and you love them? Yeah. This is a special kind of paint, so I think it's gonna be good and it's gonna last for a long time. You know, we may replace them down the road, but we're not doing it now. No, no, no. All right, this is the slip pocket. It's just a very simple slip pocket. And I'm just going to stitch across the open end where I just turned it. So it stays closed. And then I'm going to add an accent piece of the outside vinyl. Thank you, Brenna. I appreciate you. So here's a trim piece for the slip pocket, and I put a line down the middle. It's just a 1-inch piece. And I'm gonna lay that right just below that line and fold it over and top stitch. Almost all the designers are doing their slip pockets this way anymore. It really looks good. Okay. And now I'll just stitch across the top. And we'll trim off the excess on each side. Hi, Dee. Hot and muggy if on the east coast of Florida. Well, I'm on the west coast of Florida, and it's hot and muggy here too. Very. I'm ready for some fall weather. Probably another couple months, actually. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, let me find my center. Yeah, the medium size is a good size. I think I'm keeping one of my mediums. I don't know. I say that and I'm like, bad. All right, so I found the center of my slip pocket. And then on your lining pieces, mark your centers on the top and bottom. And this is the top where it has this little cutout here. That's the top. So let's find our center. And I'm going to use one of these little sew tight magnets to keep my slip pocket in place. And we'll just sew around 3 sides. Now I am going to put rivets on either side. You know, slip pockets, see how good that sew tight magnet kept that in place? I didn't want to use tens, so it works really well. So I'm going to put a magnet on either side here, being careful not to punch through my stitching. I think it really helps. Now, what did I do with my rivets? Here they are. Isn't this this waterproof canvas is so cute. It's not waterproof. I say that every time. It's water resistant. I've never tested it. So let me press these. All right, so there's the side with the slip pocket. Very basic. Love it. All right, let me have a sip of coffee. Hi, Wonky. Hi, Mary. Hi, Samantha. You haven't missed too much. Nope. We've done the outside. I'll show it to you, then we're working on the inside. So here's one of the linings with the slip pocket, and here's the outside. This is the small. Isn't it cute? I'm going to bring you up just a hair. All right. Sorry for the movement. All right. Now let's do our zipper pocket. And your right side of your zipper lining up and your zipper up, right side up. And we're just going to baste that in place. And then I'm going to turn that like this. So, and I'm just going to sew my zipper flat. I'll show you when I'm done. If you feel more comfortable just ironing it, you could certainly do that. And this would probably iron, okay? I just really prefer to do it this way anymore. Okay, so see how flat that's the inside, this is the outside. And my zipper is nice and flat. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. And I'm getting another ad. Weird. Okay. Let's sew that together. Base that in place. And the zipper's fraying just a little. And turn that over and sew that flat. I have become a real pro with my Thor. Now, I will say, somebody just asked me recently why I got Thor and not some other cylinder arm. And to be honest, the only reason I got Thor and not like a King Max or a Titan, there's so many out there, is that I was able to test drive it at the Last So Magical, which, you know, I think are not going to be happening anymore, which is very sad to me. but that's the way it is. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. So I test drove it at So Magical. I'm just putting my zipper on. Zipper pull. I did test drive a Yamada, and it was so clunky compared to the Thor that when I sat down at Thor and test drove it, there was no question that he was the one I was gonna get. But it does take a little getting used to, I will say. All right, so there's my zipper pocket ready to go. Now we're gonna put our overlay on. It's a tiny little zipper pocket. Let's see, let me find my center. And this little table is from, let me think about it. It's from Recent Relics, and she has a shop on Etsy. I know here you can't see what I'm doing, can you? I know. I'm just finding my center and measuring down what she tells you to in the pattern. And I'm putting my overlay on. Just like that. And you see this little tiny piece of tape? I had a little snip there, so I just put a piece of tape over it. Nobody will ever know that it's there. All right, does that look even? That does not look even. Hold please. Yeah, it is, okay. All right, we're gonna sew around our zipper overlay. Bring it back up. Hi guys. I'm working on getting cameras, I promise. And I'm gonna back stitch here on the inside. So that's why I got Thor and no other machine. And I don't regret it one bit. Not one. Colors to match the cork in the box, and buy the cork when it's available. Yeah. You're welcome, Tony. But that's not what I want to do, Patricia. That is so funny. You know, I will say, he doesn't care. He would never tell me no. Because he knows that I try my best to not overspend. I don't always am successful. Most of the time. I'm just cutting out my opening here. That's all I'm doing. Just be careful. But Patricia, thank you for supporting Tony in that matter. That's funny. Okay. There it is. Let's put some more tape here. And I'm going to use some 1/4 inch. You don't think you, I know. I agree with you, Susan. You don't think you'd enjoy sewing bags if you didn't have Thor. Well, I sewed bags on my fabricator for a very long time, which is a flatbed. But I'll tell you, oh dear. Let me see if I can get it without falling on my tushy. I think I'll use my, hold on, guys. I enjoy it so much more now that I have Thor. It's so much easier. I don't use Thor for everything, most of the time. I did most of my bag that I did this morning on my fabricator. Thank you, Lori. Hi, Daisy. You caught me live. Fantastic. All right, I am putting my overlay and my lining piece on top of my zipper. Let's see what you can see here. And I'm just trying to get it nice and centered in there. My lining pieces are open and laying flat. And I do one side at a time. Otherwise, everything is so sticky. But you do you. As I say, you do you. Oh, that looks pretty good. Wow. Okay. Let's sew around the inside, and my lining pocket is splayed open. I'm going to go this way. Okay. Thank you, Mirva. I'm not sure I said that right, but welcome. All right, I'm going to trim my zipper, if I can find what I do with my scissors. Oh, here they are. And then we will be closing the bottom through this pocket, so we do leave the pocket bottom open. But we are going to close it. It's not a very big pocket. Not meant to be. And we'll trim some of that off. Hi, BJ. Yeah, that work gets in the way. I'm glad you're here. All right, so let's turn it right side up. We're gonna fold that over and we're gonna stitch our sides closed. And I am gonna fold those up just a little. So when I say fold them up, that's what I mean. I just folded the bottom up so that when I get done and I can turn it and it'll give me a nice bottom edge to close it up when I'm done. Okay. The cam snap rivets, Denise. I do buy her rivets, her double cap rivets. I have my own rivets now. I have black matte, antique brass, and matte rainbow. But I do buy her nickel, gunmetal, rose gold, and gold double cap rivets. Yeah, they're perfect. They work beautifully. I do use the rivets. I buy the 10 millimeter pretty much exclusively. Colleen, you bought Thor instead of a flatbed. You know, if I had known about Thor when I bought my fabricator, I would have probably done the same thing. All right, so there's my little pocket. I just have it clipped. And look what I did, guys. This is hilarious. Oh, you mean the magnetic snap rivets? Yes. Again, I have my own. I have the antique brass, the black matte in the rivet magnetic snaps. But I do buy hers in the other colors. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Look what I did, though. The zipper is going, opening and closing to the left instead of the right. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's all fine. It's fine. All right, I am gonna, before I forget, well, I'll wait. Let me lay that right there because if I might forget to put my key fob on. All right, so we're gonna take our inside lining piece. You know what? Let's put the rivets on first. And for this, I am using, and I offer these too, the prong magnetic snaps for this because I don't want the rivets showing on the outside. For this bag. Most of the time I don't care, but I don't want them showing on this one on the outside. I know it's kind of silly. Yes. Very good point, Lori. And I use mostly 18s. I'll say that. I almost exclusively use the 18 magnetic snaps. 18 millimeter. All right, I'm just marking my slits for my magnetic snap. On the pattern piece for this, she tells you exactly where to put them. Camp Snap has really good products too. Yeah, I have 2 of her presses. One that I leave set up for making holes that I can't get to with my other hole punch. And then I have one set up where I do all my pressing for rivets, magnetic snaps, all that. Danger. Danger with my old piece there. All right. Just make sure when you're doing this, and I say this with all intent of I've made the mistake myself. Put your male portions on one side and your female portions on the other one. I'll show you what I mean. So this side has both my female snaps, and the other side will have both my other. Yeah. I mean, if you make a mistake and do it the other way, the world isn't going to end. It'll still snap and be just fine. I know you guys out there have done the same thing. I know you have. And it worked out okay, didn't it? Kind of hard to see the black on black. Goodness gracious. Oh my. All right. There it is. It does make a cleaner look if you don't see them. Yep, I agree. All right. And then I'll just cover these with a piece of fleece. Little noise. Sorry. Okay. Grab my fleece. We're getting to the home stretch, guys. So I got my fleece to cover those on all four. Okay. So there are my snaps. Let's see how it did. Perfect. They snapped. And they're lined up. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Okay. I did a terrible job cutting this out, so I'm just going to trim it just a little. Okay. All right, so now we're going to add these to our lining pieces centered. So here's my zipper overlay, or zipper, and I'm just going to center that right sides together. On both sides. Hi, Gail. Hi, Charlotte. Welcome. Hey, if you're not a member of my Facebook group, you should join. We hit 6,000 and we're already over 6,050, which is fabulous. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away 3 items. I shouldn't say that word, but you need to register for it. I don't know, Brenna, if you can link it or not. Here. I'm just sewing those right sides together at seam allowance in the pattern. So be sure and sign up because I'll go live on Sunday. You won't have to be present to win because you'll have signed up. You're gonna make the small. That's what we're making. It's so cute. All right, so here we are, and then we're gonna fold that up with the seam allowance behind the lining piece and top stitch. Just where the upper lining is. Look at Brenna. Look at her. All right, so there's one. There's the whole piece. It's a little guy. I love it. I'm going to see if this is big enough, this small is big enough to put everything I carry every day, which is a purse pal, the small Jordan pouch, and my sunglass case and some hand sanitizer. That's all I carry every day. Thank you. It's a beautiful thing, guys. These are the greatest t-shirts, and they wash really well. And they're nice and soft. I like them. Of course, I wear a lot of t-shirts. Now that I'm retired, I go casual here in Florida. Shorts and t-shirts. It's about all I wear. Whenever Tony and I go somewhere where we have to dress up, in fact, in January, we have his nephew's wedding in January, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? I'll have to buy something, probably. All right, so let's attach our key fob, and I'm going to do it over here. And because this is the small, I'm going to actually shorten it up quite a bit. And how she attaches hers, she does them at an angle. I kind of like it. And I'm going to do it with the raw edge side down. And I'll cut that extra off. Okay, so there's the key fob. That's just a nice handy little thing. It's not, I didn't put it on one of the ones I made, but I kind of like them. All right, let's put these sides together. We are leaving the entire bottom open to turn the bag. It's another thing I love about this. It makes turning it so easy. So easy. So we're just sewing the sides of the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay. I've got way too much stuff over here, and if you've watched me at all, you know that kind of drives me crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm back stitching over that key fob. Probably not necessary, but I did it anyway. Look at that. The black and that. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. All right, but you see how big that is? We leave that whole thing open. All right, I'm just gonna look for my hardware, make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Let me look at the pattern real quick, just make sure I haven't forgotten to do something. This is my 4th one, so you'd think I have it down by now, but you know, you just never know. Key fob, yeah. Yeah, she has us put the magnetic snap on now, so I guess I will, or the turn lock. I'm gonna come up though, because if I don't, let me see something. That's gonna be the front. I think I'm gonna wait because my slip pocket is gonna be in the front, so I can still put it on there. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. All right, so here's our lining. We have our right side out. The lining is inside and the right side is out, and we're gonna put that inside our lining. And I want my front to have the slip pocket and the back to have my zipper pocket, so I'm just putting those right sides together. It's a snug fit, and it's meant to be, and that's good. Okay. So, oh dear, my sides is coming undone here. I gotta fix that. That's not good. Why did it do that? Okay. No idea. Hi, Judy. Hi, Elaine. You had to pop out? No, not really. I mean, you know, this will be my, this is my 3rd video for this, because I did the small, medium, large, and they are made exactly the same. Let me make sure I'm getting this in there right. This is the front. No. I want the front to match my slip pocket. So I'm putting those sides together, right sides together. You know, that's the beauty of YouTube. You can always catch up and watch it later. Because, you know, I watch YouTubers too, and I can't always stay and watch the whole thing. All right, I'm just clipping the top, all around the top, matching my centers and my side seams. What time is that? I don't even know what time is it. 11:40. I will tell you, this part of the bag can be a little tricky. Don't let it scare you though, because it looks and feels harder than it is. It's really not that hard. Now, I will say it's much easier on a cylinder arm. I think it's very doable on a flatbed. I haven't tried it because I have a cylinder arm. So, The thing is, these are the same size. It's just the height that's different. So really, it doesn't matter the size you do, small, medium, or large, because this is the same. Now, the one thing, I may actually get my stapler. When I made the medium, the one I finished this morning, my top came apart. So I had to take it out and redo it. And I think if I had stapled it, I wouldn't have had to do that. So I'm gonna think on that here. Let me just get my seam here together. Let me get my little Thor out here. Not Thor, Groot. My Groot. My baby Groot. Nancy, I've had multiple people ask me where I got these, and I have just told them that you gave them to me. So, you know, the other thing you want to make sure is reach in there and make sure your D-ring is facing down so you don't get in and by mistake sew over your D-ring. So I'm just reaching in there and pointing it down. I think it would be cute quilted, Marion. Isn't he cute? I have 2 of these. And they're little clip holders. He's the most adorable thing. There's 2 of them. All right, I have to have a sip of coffee. Tony's not here to bring me a fresh cup of coffee. You got them on Amazon. Love them. Baby Groot. Okay. Let's check our thread, our bobbin. We have plenty of bobbin. Okay. I'm gonna get my stapler. So hold on a second. I'm just going to put a few staples in. I just don't want to have to rip it out because I didn't have, where's my staples? Let me see something. Let me add some staples. I probably won't put very many, but oh my gosh, I can't get these apart. I don't use very many staples. Look at this box. Oh God. Where is it? Oh, there they are. Okay. Let me see if it's going to work. Perfect. Okay. I don't often staple, but I'm just saying this is one time where I think it might help. Okay, and it's really just here on the top. You don't have a big seam allowance, so just be aware of that too. I'm really just gonna do, well, I'm talking out loud, guys, sorry. I'm thinking as I go. She doesn't suggest this at all, and I haven't done it on the other 3 I've made. But like I said, the last one, I had a little trouble with it. And I thought, I'm not going to mess with that while I'm on a live. I think that's all I need. How about right here? Do you guys staple very often? I would say I rarely do. Okay, I think that's good. Let's do it. You've never used staples. Yeah, I do occasionally, not very often, but all right, let's do this, and we'll see how we do. You don't have a big seam allowance, so just be aware of that when you use staples. The problem with staples, you use them and then you have to take them out. That's one reason why I do not like to use them. You staple your curves quite a bit, Brenna? Okay. Mostly curves, yeah. Okay, just take your time. I'm taking off my little table. Hold on. It'll be easier. Taking off my little table and putting my screw back on so I don't lose it. Okay, let's do that again. Whoa. All right, here we go. Now this is going to look harder than it is. It really isn't that hard. It's awkward. And that's my key fob making all that clanking, just FYI. Oh, Brenna will tell you, Patricia. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Okay, I'm going to admit that that was a whole lot easier with the staples. Let me grab my staple remover. This is my little staple remover. Brenna told me all about it. So just keep in mind, the number of staples you put in are the number you have to take out. And honestly, that's probably why I don't use them very often, because I don't like taking staples out. And they're not hard. This little tool makes it very easy to take out, but I don't like them. Okay, one more on this side. Okay. Let's do it. Then we'll turn it and finish our lining and the bottom of our pocket and top stitch and add our flap. So we have a little bit left to do, not tons. Just be careful you don't get your staples on the floor where you're going to step on them, because those staples are sharp. All right, now we are going to, and I did this with my last one. Let me grab my, sorry. In the other two videos, you'll see what I do on these corners, but the one I did yesterday and this morning, I just used my pinking shears. And it worked fine on my corners. Depends on the thickness of your vinyl. This is 2 thick layers of vinyl, but it's fine. And then we are going to decrease the bulk in other places. So in your corners here, right here, make a little clip. And we're going to decrease the bulk in those corners by trimming that out. So that's what I did. On that corner, I trimmed here and put a little slit there. You just have to be careful that you're not cutting your threads. And I haven't, in the 4 that I've made, I haven't. So I probably shouldn't have said that, because I don't want to today. All right. But it's pretty important to do this. Number 1, you get a better corner. And number 2, you're decreasing all the bulk in that corner. It really helps. One more. Okay. Not bad. It is much easier to use your pinking shears, but depending on your fabric. All right, let's turn it. Now, be careful when you turn, because these seams, you just have to be careful with them. You don't want to pull too hard, because they will pull. Just be careful. Just like anything, you know, when you turn, you have to be careful. So you're poking those tops out. So just like that. Cute. Oh my gosh. Chris. All right, let's do this other side. And I most of the time top stitch before I close my bottom, because if for any reason I have to get back in there, I want to be able, like right here, I didn't quite get it poked out. Let's see if I can roll it out. No, I can put my hand in there and get it nice and smooth. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh, Jackie's barking. There's nobody here but me. What's going on, Jack? Huh? What's going on? I should open the door. Let me go look what's going on. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for just a second. What's going on, Jack? What's going on? Huh? Nothing, she says. There's nothing going on. I left the door open. All right, so there you have it. Look how cute that is. Oh my. All right, let's top stitch it. Let me have a sip of coffee. Thank you, Marion. All right, let's do the top stitch. And I am going to start, because I am going to pull these threads to the back, I'm going to start on my lining where you won't be able to see it as much. So I'm going to start right here. Now, again, this seems like it might be hard to do. It's really not. You just have to go slow. And especially on your corners. I'm just going a stitch at a time. You like the combination, Mary? We'll see how it looks. Oh, Hazel's outside. My neighbors across the street have a dog named Hazel. She's the cutest little thing. Not really little, but she loves Barbie. She lays down and wants me to rub her belly every time I see her. It's so funny. She's a gorgeous dog, actually. Okay. Getting there. Make sure you have plenty of bobbin before you start this. Top stitching. Thank you, Nancy. Almost there, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to pull those to the inside and tie them off. And you won't even hardly be able to see them because I did it on my lining fabric, not on the black. So right there, I'm going to tie a knot right there. You can't hardly see it. Perfect. It's a little awkward to tie your knot. Jack, are you coming to say hi? She says, no, I'm going to lay right here on the cool tile. Okay. So there's my little knot right there. You can see it, I guess, but on the outside, you can't see anything. All right, let's close the bottom. Let's open our zipper. Pull your zipper pocket out. And pull the bottom through your zipper pocket. And we'll stitch across the bottom and then we'll box those corners. Love it. All right. Just make sure that your zipper pocket is out of the way. Ask me why I'm even saying that. Oh, I didn't hold my thread didn't hold. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, come on now. There we go. I didn't hold my bobbin thread, so He didn't like it. Let me see. Let me see what he's doing. Oh, it's okay. He's all right. Okay. Put my thumb lock in. Actually, I'm doing a magnetic snap on this one, but I got to put that on the outside. You're right. So I'll do that here next. So the one thing, you guys, if you're thinking about getting Thor or a cylinder arm, you have to hold your threads. You have to. That honestly, for me, is the biggest disadvantage of good old Thor. Now I just gotta box my corners. On my fabricator, if I don't hold threads, it's no big deal. But here, if you don't, it's a problem, as you saw. Now, I've gotten used to it, most of the time. But if you don't hold them, he doesn't like it. Not one bit. I mean, it's a small price to pay, honestly. I think. But it's a disadvantage. I don't know why they are designed that way. I really don't understand it. But it is the way it is. And you only have to hold them for a couple stitches. So it's not like you have to hold it forever. But okay, I'm going to trim those up just a little. That other one I didn't really need to trim. So I'm going to push that back down and close my zipper pocket. No, you're not bad. You're not bad. I need the reminders because I've forgotten to do. There's something I recently on the live I forgot to do. I forget what it was now. So I don't mind the reminders at all. Not one bit. I don't mind any comments, really. Just closing the bottom of my zipper pocket, which was my turning hole. And then we have to put our flap on and our other part of our magnetic snap. Since we already did our strap, we'll be done. All right, let's put that down in there. Hi, lady. So who carries a small bag? How many of you guys really carry a pretty small bag you would consider small? I'm just curious. Because I would consider this a definite small bag. But, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that. Look how that fits. It's perfect. I mean, and you will train these sides to go in, but there it is. All right, so where's my flap? Yeah, that's way too, what's way too far down there. So I am gonna put it on, let me center everything here. Just gonna mark a center. I can take it off. You love small bags. You carry small bag, D. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's actually a perfect size. All right, I'm gonna punch my holes for my rivets that you get from the pattern piece. I guess I need that. And then just make sure you're putting it on there right. I think I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put my other magnetic snap on. So I'm going to center that up right there. Oh, that's funny, Barb. Let me get my rivets. Hold on. Where did I put my rivets? Here they are. Yeah. The one thing she cautions you, I'm not having any issues with this one because they're up high, but you don't want to go through any stitches. So just like anything, you don't want your rivets and your holes to go through any stitching because it just decreases the integrity of your bag. Okay, now let's put the other one on. Perfect. Okay. Oh my. So cute. So these are 10mm rivets, and I mean, to go through all these layers, you really need 10mm, I think. All right, I'm gonna turn around and press these rivets. And then we'll put our magnetic snap on. Oh my. Okay, so that's what this looks like. 2 rivets holding it on the back. Yes, lady, I did. I guessed her. You know who it is? You can tell. I'll let you tell. I know. Okay. Yep. It is. It's so exciting. Annette said I was the first one to guess. I was pretty happy about that. All right, I'm gonna put that, I just measured for where that's gonna go. And I'm going to punch my hole, but I'm gonna have to take it over there and punch it over here. grab my magnetic snap. And let's put it on. I'll show you where it ended up right here. It's pretty funny, actually. There we go. It didn't go through any stitching. And it's up high, too, which I like. I'm just pressing my magnetic snap. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here's my strap. Let me attach. This is so cute. Here, let me pull you up now. Hi, guys. Oh. Try not to make you too dizzy. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so cute. Now, I'm a small bag person, so... There it is. The small Ciana Crossbody by Simply Classic. Look how cute that is. It's the same depth, it's the same width, but it's the height. Now I use a magnetic snap here instead of the thumb lock because I don't have a black mat. Oh my gosh. And here's the shoulder strap that I did this time. So here, let me stand up. It's perfect. I mean, it's a little guy. Look at it. It's a little guy. So let me grab the other two. One medium and one tall. So large, medium, and small, I should say. Let me clean up some of this or it's going to go flying all over my floor. Hold, please. There we go. All right, so here's the small. And here's your 3/4 inch D-rings. I would highly recommend those. Highly. So cute. Small. Here's a medium. I'm not going to be able to hold them at the same time, but you see, it's just the height. Small, medium, and large. I'm sure I can't hold them at the same time, but there's the medium and the large. And here's the small. So I'll take a picture and post it on Facebook. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And so you have 3 closures. You have your closure here, and then you open it up, and there's 2 magnetic snaps there. And look at that. You have a little key fob. Oh, there's a little thread in there. And you have a nice big slip pocket. Now, would I use the key fob? Probably not, so it's optional. And they train pretty well to stay on the inside there. Oh my gosh. Let me read the comments. My list to make is increasing, Nancy says. You like the small the best? Yeah. It is perfect. The small is a nice size. Do you want me to take the time to go get the stuff I carry and see? I'll go do it. If you have to go, I understand, but let me go get my stuff and I'll see how it fits. Hold, please. Jackie, what you doing? Okay. So I'm carrying the modified Aries bag right now. That's what I've been carrying. And I love the size. It's perfect for me. Because look, it has everything I carry every day. Oh, here's some little pieces for some vertical blinds that I got to take over. I can't lose those. All right, so here's my purse pal. Let's see how it fits. I think it's gonna be fine. Small Jordan pouch. Oh my. I do carry a pen and a little notepad for, you know, to jot things down, and my hand sanitizer, and then, you know, another pen or two, and that's all I carry. But look, guys, look at that. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. Has everything I carry every day. And there's room for more. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Now, the only thing that I do like to carry, but it doesn't fit in this Aries either, is a water bottle. Although we do have some of these tiny little water bottles. Let me see. Oh my. Yeah, I'd have to leave the sides open if I was going to put that water bottle in there, but so it fits, but you'd have to leave the sides open, not folded in, which I guess would be okay. Do you think you could put a recessed zipper in there? I suppose you could. You use your key fobs all the time, Racklack? Okay, yeah. Some people do. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Daisy. Could you put a recessed zipper in there, Lori? I don't know. I suppose you could attach it here if you wanted to. You'd have your sides open, but you could. You ought to reach out, Lori. You ought to reach out to Chris at Simply Classic. And she is really good at responding, and just see what she says. She might say, yeah. She'd say, you could do this, this, and this. Guess you just gave me your weekend project. Good, Dee. It's so cute. You guys are going to love these. So this is my fourth one. I mean, it is so cute. So here is what I carry every day inside. And it closes on the sides. The magnetic snaps close. I mean to tell ya, look at that. It's got everything plus. I love it. Now, would I probably carry the medium too? I'd carry the medium or the small. It's a little bit taller, but it's not any wider. I just love them all. I do. I love them all. Thanks for joining, guys. Be sure to sign up for the giveaway for 6,000 subscribers. Brenna posted it in the chat, so you could scroll back up and see it. Wonky, you're considering a zip top too? Yeah. It's got 3 closures, so you don't really have to have a zip top unless it's something that you just like to have. So if it's something that you want to do, then I'd try it. Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining. Hi, Sherry. I didn't see you join. Hi. I appreciate each one of you. But be sure, Sunday, probably morning-ish, we'll do the drawing, and I'll do it live. It's just something, the raffle copter, I just hit a button and it picks somebody who has signed up. So, hi, Evelyn. So this is what we made today. The small Ciana Crossbody by Simply Classic. Very, very cute. Go give it a try. It's absolutely stunning. I love the pattern. Love, love, love the pattern. And I will say this and the Louis are probably two of my favorite. That and this modified Aries crossbody is one of my favorites. This is what I'm carrying right now. So thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate each one of you. I hope you have a wonderful day and a good weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday. Be sure to join. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.